I gave myself 8 hours to declutter 1,000 things from my messy basement. The results? Shocking. And as a busy mom with ADHD, this is wild. Like, who has time? Right? Or the energy? Not me. And especially not with ADHD. So did I do it? Was I able to complete? Well, yeah, I made this video, right? Okay, let's go. I have bigger tasks. Much bigger tasks to do. You know what that is? I am going to be getting rid of as much crap out of my house as possible. ADHD, we have too much stuff, and it causes overwhelm, which makes more chaotic living. So we're gonna get rid of a whole crap ton of stuff that we just have been hanging on to, that we don't need. It's gone. I have my trash bags. I have boxes. Okay, so how am I going to do all of that, right? How am I going to get rid of 1,000 things in 8 hours? So about a year or so ago, I come across the video of Swedish death cleaning, right? And I tried that, and it lasted for about a whole week. And then I forgot about it. And then I tried it again. And then I would have the days when we got towards the other part of the weeks where it was so many items, and with ADHD and kids and the busy schedules, I didn't have the time or the energy to do the 36 things or the different things every day. And I thought, oh, this is silly. I gotta find something else to get rid of the things. So that is why I'm going to try it again, but I am modifying it and calling it the ADHD death clean. Okay, another thing. Things I do like about the Swedish death clean is, how are you going to judge what to get rid of and what to keep? You don't know what the Swedish death clean is? It is, if you keep it, is it going to not like bring me joy? Because I'm telling you right now, I don't touch things that say will bring me joy. I like everything, but will this make somebody happy or sad, or will this make somebody sad if I got rid of it? That's simple. You know what I mean? Like, do I really need this? Or will they be sad if I get rid of it, right? So they're not going to be depressed when they are like, everyone's going to pass away, unfortunately. That's just life. Everything lives and dies, and you don't know when your time is. But the last thing that you want is if you pass away, is to leave the burden to your family. And I mean this, like your spouse or a significant other or whoever, or your children. They're already grieving, having to figure out, not only deal with the process, because I'm gonna tell you all right now, I don't know if y'all have ever planned a funeral. I just did this for my dad. You get no time. You are notified. You are expected to send them off, find a morgue, a mortuary, and they want that stuff ASAP. Like, we had the hospital going, we are so sorry your dad has passed away, right? And not even I'm so sorry. And by the time I didn't even get a breath in, that lady finished, and she goes, what mortuary will you be calling to come pick up his body? You got all the stuff, right? And now you're gonna have to go through all this stuff. Like, what happens if I pass away right now? And not only are they dealing with my death, they have to figure out what to do with all the things that I have left behind. Like right now, my kids are little. They like this stuff, but still, no one's gonna be able to find anything. Even though we have our chaos piles, and we know where what is where, they don't. They're just gonna be furious. And now they're grieving, and they're mad at you. You know what I'm saying? So let's just take care of this now. And why am I doing that? Because we have ADHD. We have high days, and we have low days. And when I'm saying that, for you that do not know, and you're doing this because I think anyone can do this, because we all have busy lives, and we are all busy, is I have 4 very high energy days, my hyper focus, where I can do 2 weeks of work in 4 hours, right? And I gave myself 4 middays, so mid-level energy, got a little bit of time, but not too much. And I got a little bit of energy going on but not so much that I can't do anything and I am crippled on the couch like a potato. And I gave myself 6 low energy days. And I'm not saying I pre-plan what out I am doing. This is, you got 2 weeks, set a deadline, and here's how we're gonna get that fire under our butt to go. You're gonna invite somebody over to check out your progress on the basement or whatever room you're doing. You invite them in 2 weeks to come over and check out this immaculate change that you have done. So that is going to give you the fire that you need to get going. Okay, so like I said, 6 low energy days, 4 mid days, 4 high energy days. Now, give or take, they're going to be blank. You'll have a little right, your little 6 or whatever days that you feel like. Do you have a lot of time? Sometimes do you have more, whatever? This will go depending on you and how your energy levels are. Checking my mic because the last time I filmed this, I didn't have my mic on and y'all couldn't hear nothing. And it was just me going blah, 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 blah with no sound. So anywho, fill them in. Cross a mark off for each high energy. And say you have more low energy days than high, but you got a weekend where you got super high energy and you want to nail out most of that in 1 or 2 day weekend warrior, woohoo, because we are known to do that. We are known to do that. And if it happens on week 2 and you know you got that person coming over that weekend, you might just do it. You might just get it all done right then. You know what I mean? So I just said over a 2-week period, grab a little bit here, grab a little there. Low energy days, what am I doing? 1 to 5 things, right? If I happen to be coming down here to do laundry, because I probably will have to do laundry, if I see trash, and I do mean like trash, I'm just going to keep the trash bag tied up on my door. And if I see 5 things, grab 5 pieces of trash, pop it in the trash bag. That's 5 things, right? 1 to 5 things, or grab 1 thing. Or also, for middays, low energy, I am setting a box up on my stairs. So a couple of you have seen that box. You have seen that box in my hallway. People are like, why do you have a box in your hallway? Why do you have a box upstairs outside your door? It is for not only for my kids, but for myself. If they have something they don't want no more, that's not broken, that can be donated, it is our donation box. Drop that sucker in there. That counts. It counts. It counts as 1, right? Or if I'm already running errands, if I have a box of donations that I am taking, that is the day when if I have to go to the grocery store or something, I'm putting that thing in the back of my car. It's going to go there. And when I go to the store, bloop, I'm going to drop it off at donations. Simple as that. Or another mid-level energy day or a low energy day. If you have items you're going to sell, use that day to take pictures real quick. Post it up. Post it up on Facebook Marketplace, wherever you're selling it, in your little local groups, yard sales, whatever, right? Plop that baby on there. No point in not making money. Okay, back to cleaning. But I will post this on my website with the just do 2 weeks or do 1 week. If you got a lot of high energy days, get it going. All right. I think we earned ourselves a drum break. I think I broke the chair. What has happened to this chair? Another quick tip. When you have that hyper focus mode in, do not go through sentimental personal items. Put those to the side, which I have done already. I put stuff in a box. Personal items, not going through right now, because you will get stuck. You will hyper focus in memories and you will be shot the rest of the day, because then you're going to want to show people, look what I found. I forgot about it. Don't do it. That is last. You have to have a designated day to go through those. Just keep going. I am pretty sure I hit over the 1,000 mark, but I feel like I have a little bit of mojo still to keep going. So I'm going to make this wish to get all my stuff done as much as possible. I'm going to see if I can hit 2,000 stuff. So I lost my coffee again. And I don't know. Let's go. You guys see this? I'm going to turn my camera around. I found my coffee. Do you see it? This is what the cup looks like. So if I'm asking, there it is. So look, we have a walkway. We have a walkway. I've gone through a bunch of bags and boxes, which I have thrown over there. Some of those we washed. I was actually looking for that. We just went on a vacation trip and I forgot. I couldn't find that bag that had all our stuff in it. Found it. Fabulous. Gosh, you guys are not going to believe what I found. I just went and took my daughter to get a bunch of yarn because we couldn't find all our yarn. It's probably because it got buried on the very bottom. Now we have more yarn. But look, you guys, I have already hit, I am positive I have hit the 1,000 mark between like the American Girl dolls and like all the food and the silverware. So, yeah. So that huge box, that box, these bags, these boxes, the boxes out there. Okay, so I did it. Now you guys are probably looking at this room going, excuse me, the room is not clean. The goal was not to clean the room, it was just to get rid of 1,000 items, which I am pretty sure we hit well over 1,000. I have lost track. I can walk through. Before we couldn't even get in the door. I'm getting ready to take out all those bags right there. And yeah, I would say it's success. I'm going to be putting all of the boxes side by side. And yeah, my husband's going to be taking them. He's super excited. Fun, fun, fun. And I even said I was not going to clean. You guys, are you hearing me right now talk? You're looking at the mess that I have going behind me. I couldn't walk. It was so disgusting. It was a nightmare. But we did it. I did it. Whoops, I did it again. I cleaned up the mess. I'm probably the one. Anyways, my singing is horrible. But I did it. I was able to do it in 3 days. And since I did have 2 hours left over out of the 8 hours, I decided, why not clean? So I did. I vacuumed. I piled up the items that are for sale over here. Now you guys have to remember, this was, well, technically, and oh man, technically, you're going to come with me. We're going to try not to fall. This was my area of where we kept all of our storage, seasonal decor, the whole 9 yards was there. Woo! Whoops, what happened? Anywho, but like I said, we all know my kids turned it into that. They wanted a playhouse, even though they have the entire freaking basement. The entire basement. Just saying. But anywho, I am blinding myself with that light. But I want to make sure because this area is so dark and that light does not do us justice in here. It is so dark. I have the sun lamp and I have my ring light because it is so dark. Okay, but anyhow, I was there. All the things. I've got rid of the toys. Gone. Stuff you don't play with anymore. See ya. Christmas. Went through that bucket. Disney stuff. No, wait a minute. Hold up. Not the Disney. Hello. That's mine. I am that Disney nerd. I have all the collecting things. And I do mean all the Disney things. I have the figures. I have the glass. Let's just not get into it. We'll save that for another episode. Anywho, back to the cleaning. So 8 hours, ADHD, and I had time to spare. I did just finish shampooing. We're gonna, as I don't trip, over the cord. Look, it's done. Over all donations. 8 bags. I vacuumed. Look, the closets, the toys area, emptied. Except for a few. We do have all the Legos. There's even more donation underneath the thing. I just wanted a walkway so we could come down. Of digging through boxes. My kids' Legos. I also like Legos. I cannot say much because some of these, most of the ones over here are theirs. Yes, minus the spider. But I have entire Lego and in where the laundry is, which is where I have some of the storage bins, up to the ceiling is nothing but brand new Legos. I am building a Lego Disney world. I'm not even kidding y'all. Hence when I said, don't touch my Disney stuff. Anywho, you can do it. I did it. You can do it. And the motivation has been sucky. It has been raining and cloudy and stormy, and I am tired. But I still have 30 more minutes. But I'm done. I am done. I did. My husband said I probably got close to 2,000 items that I have gotten rid of. The total, both of my garbage cans are packed. We have extra, and the recycle is up and to the top, as well as these. He's already taken 2 loads of donation plus all the rest. I am so excited that I did this. So, like I said, if I can do it, you can do it. Now, we will come back to another cleaning video and more decluttering with the future videos, because what I am doing is I am getting rid of so much. I'm not going to become a minimalist because I do like my stuff, but I am going to downsize so much that I go from chaos and overwhelm to living simple and stress free. That is the whole goal. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take you along, and you guys are going to follow me on my journey of minimalizing and getting rid of everything that I can that is not needed, not wanted, and just taking up our space and ruining our lives and causing more stress. So I hope you guys like this video. And if you want to see another video, go ahead and click this one up here. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you again later. Bye.